Okay. Tomorrow also submit your math rep. Your math rep will collect and give it to me. Any other questions? Don't make me talk unnecessarily. My voice really gone already. So, Trigo, question 1. Anybody needs help? Do all of you have your Trigo paper with you on your table now? Those who have done it, put it on your table. Look at question 1. Do you need me to go through? No, Question 2. Question 3. 3, any parts? 4. 4. Part A. Tingray, part A. Okay, part A. All face the screen. Ziken. Look up. This is a regular octagon. We can divide it into many congruent triangles. It will look like this. From the center, okay, so we know that the sum of angles at the center will be 360 angles at a point. So what is one of this angle? Let's just call this theta. Theta equals to 360 degrees divided by 8, which is 75 degrees. Correct? Oh, it's not 75. It is 45 degrees. Right? Then let's zoom in on one of these triangles. Okay, we can draw this, and because they have a diameter of 750 mm, this part is 750 mm. So this region is 750 over 2. Likewise for this 750 over 2. And this angle is 45 degrees. So area of triangle, you need to spell it out. I use shortcut, but you need to spell it out. Area of triangle is equal to half times 750 over 2 times 750 over 2 sine 45 degrees. That is the area for one triangle. Then you need to multiply it by 8. So total area equals to 8 times Total area is 3980. Okay, you need to show me your intermediate answer before you round off. So, Jingray, I assume you also couldn't do part B? Alright? Now, part B. Calculate the length of one side. That means this. How much is this? We can now use simple trigo. For example, we have the hypotenuse. We want to find opposite. And we have an angle. So it looks like this. 22.5 degrees. We want to find this. Hypotenuse is 750 over 2. Therefore, sine 22.5 degrees equals to opposite over 750 over 2. Therefore, length, the opposite, which is the length, is equals to 28.7 cm. Sorry? Oh, really? Oh, we have to leave our answers in square centimeters. So yes, you're right. We need to change all the 750 to 75. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay? So when I was doing this, I didn't pay attention to the units and what was required by unit 2. Otherwise, the method is all the same. Question 5. Anybody needs me to go through part A? Able to find all the lengths and the area? A part 4. Okay, finding PQ. PQ. Alright. Using our cosine rule. Why do we use the cosine rule? Because you have a side, you have another side, you have the angle in between. Okay, so QP square equals to EQ square plus EP square minus 2 EQ EP cosine 35. Solve for QP. Now part B. Who needs help for part B? Okay. Question 6. A. Six A. 6B. Colin, do you need help with 6B? You need. Angelique, do you need help? AEC. No already, Okay. Question 7. Seven A, 7B. Okay. Question 8. Hang on, question 8a. Anybody? 8b. B, which part? Part 2. Calculate distance PS. Where is S? These are the angles that we already have. Anjali, did you get these three angles? You have, right? So if you have three angles and one side, you can use your sine rule. What is the equation that we have to form? PS. Okay, so PS over sine 20 degrees is equals to RP over sine 130 degrees, where RP is equals to 20. Therefore, PS is equals to 20 over sine 130 degrees times sine 20 degrees. You get 8.92. Okay? B part 3. Anybody? Part C. Anybody needs help? Part C? Need help? Shooting, do you need help? Part C? Question 9. A. Nine B. Nine C. Question 9C. The surveyor walks from P towards Q until she reaches a point T where RT is a minimum. Okay, this is aura is due west, right? So this is 90 degrees. For the person to be walking down and the distance, let's say initially from P, the distance from aura to P is this length. As she walks, the distance gets smaller and smaller until she reaches this specific point over here. And we call this point T. What happens when she goes past point T? Then the distance will start to increase again. So point T is the point where the distance RT is a minimum. So with that, we can calculate, we draw it out, we single out the appropriate triangle and we calculate what is the distance for RT. So this is my triangle that I want to use. O, T, P. This is 90 meters. This is 50 degrees. Why 50 degrees? Because alternate angles. Okay? These are parallel lines. So to find OT, we need the opposite and the hypotenuse. Sine 50 degrees equals to OT over 90. And RT is equals to RO plus OT equals to 122 plus 90. Question 10. Anybody needs help with question 10? Okay. In question 10, these two are the radius. Vincent, Angelique. Okay, these two are the radius. They are both 35 degrees. Let us call this angle M. Okay, so let angle LOD be M. What we need to find is this angle, right? The bearing of D from L. After it traveled 44 meters along the circumference of the circle. So that tells us how we can find the value of M. Okay, so 44 over 2 pi times 35. 44 over the circumference will be M degrees over 360 degrees. Okay, I'm not gonna write in the units. M will be 72.0 degrees. Now that you get M of 72 degrees, we can find out what the base angles are, because it is an isosceles triangle. LDO is an isosceles triangle. Therefore, angle DLO equals to 180. Statement, your reason, base angle of isosceles triangle. Do not write the symbol. Okay? Don't write the symbol. Spell it out. This will be 54 degrees. So bearing is equals to 90 degrees minus 54 degrees. This in 3, you need 3 numbers for bearing, so 036. Question 11. Those who didn't do your work, so you cannot identify which problems you have, right? Then you might as well take the time to do your homework. Yeah, okay, then do. Keep quiet. Don't talk to Zikian. Let's move on to question 11. The whole thing? Okay. 2 ships. They are sailing different direction, different speed. 1 hour later, they reach X and Y. So actually, I can find out what is the distance of PX, 25 kilometers, PY, 40 kilometers. Because the speed is 25 kilometers per hour and 40 kilometers per hour respectively. After 1 hour, they reach X and Y. Find the distance between the 2 ships. That means we want to find this. I can already, because you can use your cosine rule. Okay? Use cosine rule for x, y. Part B, the bearing of A from B. So A is over here. B is here. Want the bearing of A from B. So we need to draw a line north. We need to find this angle. $26.3. This was, we found out in the previous part, this is 26.3 kilometers from part 1. Okay, so we use the triangle PYX. This is 40 degrees. This is Y. This is X. How do I know this is 40? Because 60 minus 20, you get 40. And the different lengths, 25, 26.3, and 40. So I find this angle first using sine rule. So sine angle PYX over 25 is equals to sine 40 over 26.3. In other words, angle PYX is equals to 37.7 degrees. So since this angle is 37.7 degrees, I can find out what the question requires, because alternate angles over here, this is going to be 20 degrees. So bearing of A from B is equals to 37.7 degrees minus 20 degrees. With 3 numbers, you get 017.7 degrees. Okay, now part B. How far B should be due east of port P? That means they want this distance. So identify the triangle P and Y. This is 40. This is 20. Let us call this point T. So sine 20 degrees equals to opposite, which is Ty, over 40. Ty would therefore be 40 sine 20 degrees, which is approximately 13.7 kilometers. So this is our answer. Who needs me to go through part C? Gabriella, do you need part C also? Only Part D. Part D. Okay. Now from point A and B, they are going to travel towards each other. Let's remove all the irrelevant stuff. With the speeds unchanged. So what time will they meet? So we let them meet at after t hours. So the distance traveled by A plus distance traveled by B must be 26.3. Okay, so distance traveled by A plus distance traveled by B is equals to 26.3 kilometers. So what's the distance traveled by A? So 25t plus 40t equals to 26.3. Solve for t, which is 0.4046 hours, which is 24 minutes. They meet after 24 minutes. Question 12. Who needs me to go through? Question 13. Question 14. Question 14, okay? Part E, 14D. Okay, sparrow flying vertically above D, walks A to B, stop. So the sparrow is above point D. Ali walks from A to B, downwards. He stops at a point where the angle of elevation is the greatest. What can we tell from that? Yep, it is the shortest distance. Where is the shortest distance from AB to D? It is a perpendicular line. Okay, so he has to stop here. Since he is stopping here, we need to find out what is the distance, right? How far is Ali from D? That means they want this distance only lah. So all the angles that we have are over here 65. We have 26 and 75. So sine, since this is 90 degrees, sine 26 degrees equals to, let us call this point E, ED over hypotenuse, which is 75. Therefore, ED is 75 sine 26 degrees. 32.877. Okay, Anjali? And finally, our last question. Fifteen A, part 2, part 3. Okay, this one requires a little bit of physics because you need to know where the sun is. So your light travels in straight lines. Since the shadow is over here, your sun is somewhere here lah. Okay, so given this, we can find the angle of elevation of the sun from aura. Angle of elevation. So this way, we want to find this angle. This angle, given that the sun is here, it doesn't really matter already. Otherwise, once you know it, okay, it is just angle from the horizon to aura to P. This is my horizon. So this is going to be parallel to my ground. Since it is parallel to my ground, then by alternate angle, this is going to be 18 degrees. So angle of elevation is equals to 66 degrees minus 18 degrees, which is 48 degrees. Then part 3, find the height of the tree. To find the height of the tree, we first need to find angle QPR. Okay, since this is 18 degrees and this is 90 degrees, this angle over here must be 72 degrees. So angle QPR equals to 180 minus 72 degrees minus 66 degrees, and we get 42 degrees. This is angle sum of triangle. This is part 3. Then, using our sine rule, this is aura PQ. 42, 66, and 20. We can find what is PQ, which is the height of tree. PQ over sine 66 degrees equals to 20 over sine 42 degrees. Therefore, PQ will be 27, approximately 27 meters. part B. Are you all okay with part B? Colin, have you finished the work? All okay, part B, yeah? In that case, we have finished going through this. So we are left with 2 more sets of holiday assignment. Your standard form, right? Okay.